Is it time to buy or sell BigBear.ai Holdings stock? In this video, we're diving deep into BigBear.ai Holdings. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 28th of May, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and get free price predictions and deep analysis for anyone among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 28th of May, 2025, our system has ranked BigBear.ai Holdings as a buy candidate, giving it a score of 1.62. Let's take a look at the stock's performance during this period. We will continue monitoring this evaluation to see how it unfolds in the coming days. The stock is positioned at the upper range of a very broad and horizontal trend. Typically, this situation could present a favorable selling opportunity. However, if the price breaks above the upper trend line at $4.49, it would signal a strong buying opportunity, indicating a potential shift in the trend. The current 3-month trend suggests a possible change of approximately 0.705% over the next 3 months, with potential returns fluctuating between negative 41.53% and positive 9.23%. On a longer-term basis, our 12-month analysis reveals a projected change of 49.74%. Our calculations indicate that the stock's performance may vary from negative 0.0009% to positive 290.75% over the next year. In practical terms, this suggests a future price range between $4.14 and $16.18. Our latest daily update for BigBear.ai Holdings includes the headline, Volatile Ride for BigBear.ai Holdings stock price on Wednesday, moving between $4.04 and $4.61. The BigBear.ai Holdings stock price decreased by 7.8% on the last day, which was Wednesday, the 28th of May, 2025, falling from $4.49 to $4.14. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated 14.11%, with a low of $4.04 and a high of $4.61. The price has increased in 6 of the last 10 days and is up by 16.29% over the past 2 weeks. Interestingly, volume decreased on the last day alongside the stock price, which is generally a positive indication, as volume should typically follow the stock. On the last day, trading volume fell by 78 million shares, with a total of 93 million shares being bought and sold for approximately $386,097,000. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $10.35, while the lowest price was $1.17. Currently, the price is 60% or $6.21 below the 52-week high and 74.32% or $11.98 below the all-time high recorded on April 6, 2022, when the price reached $16.12. BigBear.ai Holdings, Inc., commonly known by its ticker BBAI, is currently facing scrutiny due to several class action lawsuits filed against the company and its executives. Notably, law firms such as Levi and Korsinski and Rosen Law Firm are encouraging investors who have experienced losses exceeding $100,000 to participate before the upcoming deadline on June 10, 2025. These lawsuits center around potential violations of federal securities laws during the class period from March 31, 2022 to March 25, 2025. In the short term, these developments may lead to increased volatility in BBAI's stock price, as fears regarding financial liabilities and legal consequences can undermine investor confidence. Potential investors might hesitate to buy shares or could decide to sell if they sense elevated risk, which could drive the stock price down. Conversely, in the long term, the outcomes of these lawsuits could profoundly shape BBAI's market perception. If the company effectively addresses these issues or adopts measures to improve governance and compliance, it may stabilize and potentially rebound in the market. However, if the lawsuits uncover more significant operational or ethical concerns, it could lead to a prolonged decline in the stock's value, affecting both current and future shareholder sentiment. This evolving situation highlights the complex relationship between corporate governance and stock performance as Big Bear navigates these challenges in the rapidly changing AI sector. Analyst ratings. On Monday, the 30th of December 2024, it was reported that H.C. Wainwright assigned BBAI a buy grade along with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 15th of October 2024, H.C. Wainwright again gave BBAI a buy grade with a hold action. Analysts have assigned BigBear.ai Holdings stock a general sell rating. They categorize the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts have rated the stock with a strong sell designation. The following signals have been identified for BigBear.ai Holdings. The stock of BigBear.ai Holdings presents buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive forecast for its performance. Additionally, there is a general buy signal derived from the relationship between these two averages, where the short-term average exceeds the long-term average. During downward corrections, some support is expected at the levels of $3.87 and $3.25. A drop below either of these thresholds will trigger sell signals. Furthermore, a buy signal is indicated from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. However, some negative signals have also emerged which may impact short-term developments. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Tuesday, the 27th of May, 2025, and since then, the stock has declined by 7.8%. Further decline is anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. On the last trading day, volume decreased along with the price, which lowers the overall risk as volume typically accompanies price movements. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, buy signal. Pivots, sell signal from 2 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 135 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal from 4 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 24 days ago. The relation between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 22 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal from 25 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 3 days ago. The relation between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 45 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for BigBear.ai Holdings. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $3.72 and $3.64. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level. If this support is broken, the stock may then fall to the next support level. In this case, BigBear.ai Holdings finds support just below today's level at $3.72. If this breaks, then the next support from accumulated volume will be at $3.64 and $3.53. This stock may experience significant movement during the day, indicating volatility, and with a large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, this stock is considered to be high risk. During the last day, the stock moved 570 cents between its high and low, which is a 14.11% change. For the last week, the stock has had a daily average volatility of 14.71%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for BigBear.ai Holdings, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing negative earnings or is losing money. Even well-established companies can go through challenging periods, often due to factors beyond their control. However, if a company consistently shows negative PE ratios, it may signal insufficient profitability and pose possible bankruptcy risks. In other news, the next earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is expected on the 7th of August, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at -7 cents. It's important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for BigBear.ai Holdings. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for BigBear.ai Holdings is at $4.49. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, BigBear.ai Holdings encounters its first support level at $3.72. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for BigBear.ai Holdings from multiple analyst sources is to sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 15th of May, 2025, Hayes Dorothy D. conducted an insider sale of 26,000 shares of common stock. On the 13th of May, 2025, Peffer Julie conducted an insider sale of 20,000 shares of common stock. On the 13th of May, 2025, Peffer Julie conducted another insider sale of 25,924 shares of common stock. On the 7th of May, 2025, Ricker Sean Raymond conducted an insider sale of 14,063 shares of common stock. On the 8th of May, 2025, Peffer Julie conducted an insider sale of 20,000 shares of common stock. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, the insider power has been calculated to be negative, with a ratio of negative 94.635. In total, insiders have purchased 2,525,089 shares and sold 143,770,746 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $3.91, reflecting a decrease of 5.64%. This stock experiences significant daily fluctuations, which introduces a higher level of risk. Additionally, there is a sell signal from a pivot top identified just 1 day ago. Is BigBear.ai Holdings stock a good buy? Several short-term signals are indicating positivity, leading us to conclude that the current level may present a buying opportunity. There is a reasonable chance for BigBear.ai Holdings stock to perform well in the near future. We have upgraded our analysis conclusion for this stock since the last evaluation from a hold or accumulate recommendation to a buy candidate. After assessing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our system suggests that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Thursday, the 29th of May, we anticipate that BigBear.ai Holdings will open higher by approximately 12 cents and begin trading at $4.26. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should speak with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decision upon StockInvest.us. By using the information, you agree and accept responsibility for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a beautiful day. With warm regards from all of us here at StockInvest.